KETK. You're watching East Texas Live.
Hey, welcome back to East Texas Live on KETK. Joining us now is Lakedra Lincoln, Community Engagement and Development Director for Goodwill Industries of East Texas. Now, I've always been a fan of the thrift stores, but Goodwill's much more than that. Talk about what Goodwill does besides the store.
So much more. So everybody knows us, as you said, as a thrift store, but most people don't realize that our retail stores are really just what funds our mission. And our mission is to provide skills training and vocational opportunities for people with barriers to employment. So a barrier may be a cognitive delay, a physical disability, or a criminal background. And so our mission is to help people with those in those situations find work.
Okay, so today, which barrier are you going to tackle and talk about the program you have set up for it?
Okay, so today we're going to talk a little bit about the barrier would be age. So these days we're seeing more and more of our seniors who are having to return to work and come out of retirement. And so if you've been on the same job for 20 years and all of a sudden you've got to go back to work, how you get that job looks a little bit different. But particularly today we want to talk about our youth who just simply don't have the skills or the experience to go out and get a job. And so we want to talk about our YouthWorks program.
All right, so tell me more about YouthWorks program. Who's it for and what does it do?
Right. YouthWorks is a 6-week paid training program for ages 16 to 24. The first 3 weeks looks like a little bit like a classroom setup. So we start off with teaching them how to get the job. So we're going to show them how to apply for the job. We teach them interview skills. And then the next portion of that is teaching them how to keep the job. So that looks like learning customer service skills, could be production or quality control, just little bitty things that you need. Oh, and even conflict resolution. So how to maintain your calm while you're at work. And then, so that's the first 3 weeks.
Okay, so the first 3 weeks, classroom setting. I guess the next 3 weeks is a 6-week program. Are we in an applied setting here?
Yeah, okay. That's when we put them with one of our community partners, and then they are on the job, learning, being able to apply the skills that they've learned in that classroom environment. And right now we have an amazing partnership with a couple of our local Chick-fil-A's. So the Chick-fil-A in Lindale, as well as the Chick-fil-A in the mall, would be the youth's next step. So they would go work on the job there in one of those 2 locations. And then possibly have the opportunity to be offered a permanent position with Chick-fil-A after that 6 weeks is up.
So you're helping people with needs, you have a great thrift store, and you're shortening the lines at Chick-fil-A. This sounds like a win all the way around.
Yeah.
All right, so if someone wants to get involved, is this something they can do during the school year? Is this a summer-only program? How do they get started?
Well, in our YouthWorks program in particular, is for youth who are not in school. So if your youth has already graduated high school, or if they're just not in school for whatever reason, that's the only requirement, is that they can't be involved in school, because it would be during school hours.
All right, this is Lakedra Lincoln from the Greater East Texas Goodwill Industries talking about the YouthWorks program.